Water on the move. The water of melting snow spilling its way down the mountainside, picking up momentum as other streams join it, as more snow succumbs to the coming of warmer weather, giving off a sound of freshness, of exuberance, of a new life of spring, as it pours through the gullies and over the rocks with a bright, fresh look to it. And all of it presided over by the granddaddy of the Pacific Northwest, lofty Mount Rainier. Tallest mountain of the Cascade Range, 14,408-foot Rainier actually seems higher due to its lonely stand. This is in contrast to Mount Whitney of California, which, though higher, looks little more than just another mountain among tall mountains. The Native Americans called it Tacoma, which means snow mountain, which is an accurate description of the constantly snow-capped peak. Another Indian name translates into the mountain that was God. Some of the tribes in the region felt it was the home of their gods. Others believed that the mountain itself was a god. They look upon it with fear and awe. This may be due to the several legends which tell of great eruptions, for Rainier is of the same chain from which came the peak that is now Crater Lake, the Cascades. Even today there are vents of steam in its crater and hot springs at its base. The unique thing of beauty of the aptly named Paradise area are the fields of wild flowers. Like nowhere else will you find the masses of varied colored alpine beauty that carpets the hillsides and meadows of Paradise. A very common and showy blossom is a subalpine lupine of the pea family. They form colorful clumps 1 to 2.5 feet tall and are very conspicuous, whether in the fields or along the highway. Well, this looks like a familiar sight, standing above its surroundings. Yep, it's our old friend from Glacier Park, beargrass, still one of the most showy in the field. You just cannot hurry along the trails of Paradise to get from one point to another. There is just too much to see along the way. And if you are trailing along with a camera bug, better figure on plenty of time, because there is nothing that will hurry him along. He will stop, squat, stoop, sit, and even lay down to just get the right angle to bring out the full glory of the blossom. The scarlet of the scarlet painted cup is actually made up of leaves clustered at the top of an erect stem. The real flower is a narrow, tubular, yellowish green hidden among those powerful leaves. The broadleaf arnica is the most common of 13 different arnicas found in the park. With their light golden color, they are hard to miss along the trail as they add their contribution to the total wild splash of color in these fields. There are many snowy white flowers adding brilliance to the meadows. These sweet-scented sitcom valley reams, known also as wild heliotrope, are just one more reason one's head is in a continual swim of delight in roaming these trails of Paradise Valley. For those who can make it beyond the flower-carpeted fields, there is more grandeur, more breathtaking beauty waiting. The sight of the high range of the Cascades always brings to mind the phrase, Purple Mountain Majesties, for no U.S. mountain so aptly fits that description as those of which Rainier is king. Look up on a trail like this, and you feel you are embarking on a walk to the heavens. There are times when a little care is in order. A misstep, a carelessly placed foot, could send you in the opposite direction in a hurry. The view, the snow, the rocks, the sky, and the mountain in all its cold, lonely glory. We build our dams, grow our apples, crisscross our lands with our roads, dot it with our homes and factories, run back and forth across it in our airplanes, and tell ourselves we are changing our world and making it better. And one day we find ourselves standing in a spot such as this, seeing and feeling the ageless land of water and the mountains around us, and we can only ask, who are we kidding?